Azimut, we love exploration in Quebec for many reasons. There is a lot of untapped potential, many targets still underexplored or not explored at all. And we have a leading position at the scale of the province in exploration. Again, we love exploration despite the risk. And we try to mitigate the risk the best way as possible. And you will see how we do it. Azimut has a strategic positioning at the scale of the province. We have the largest mineral exploration portfolio for different commodities: gold, copper, nickel, and lithium. We try to better mitigate the risk by attracting many quality partners into our portfolio of properties. We signed 6 deals with Soquem, 2 option agreements with Rio Tinto, 1 large deal with KGHM on the copper gold property. We have also Montreal and Ophir Gold as partners. Our business is technically driven. The core business is data processing, trying to identify that way the best property, the best target as possible. Quebec is recognized as having one of the best digital database worldwide. And we developed over the past 20 years our expertise to systematically process the numerical database and that way retain the very, very best targets. And this led us to develop many partnerships through time. Again, another way to better address the business risk or the exploration risk is to keep the share structure the best as possible. Azimut is recognized as being a dilution-reluctant company. We have been able to manage the share dilution rate through time in a very different way. Azimut has been formed in 1986, and we still have 85 million shares outstanding. No rollback through time. And this has been largely possible by our ability in attracting funding partners. And that way, we have been consistently funded through time during the up and downs of the industry. And this led us to overcome all the cycles of the industry. The share ownership is very robust. We have Agnico Eagle as our largest shareholder with 12% of the shares. Quebec-based institutions are also strong supporters, individuals for 33%. Overall, the share structure is very robust with reliable shareholders, supportive shareholders, and this led us to overcome the cycles of the industry. We have more or less $10 million as a working cap. The share price is a little bit weak these days, but it's not an issue for us. We are well funded through our own funds and the funds which will be delivered by our partners. First, the lithium portfolio that we advanced a lot last year and that we will continue to advance in 24. We have a key, maybe one of the first lithium portfolio in the James Bay region, which is an emerging world-class region for lithium, comparable to Western Australia. No doubt about that. And much more discoveries will be made within the next few years, no doubt. It's quickly advancing. Lithium has never been explored by the past, or very limited exploration, and now the discovery rate is surging And day after day, new discoveries are made in James Bay, including, of course, on our own ground. We have 5 large lithium properties from east to west. Galinée in joint venture with Soquem, Canaya optioned by Rio Tinto, Corvette optioned by Rio Tinto, Piqua in joint venture with Soquem. And we are keeping for us a large lithium project named James Bay Lithium. It's an incredible block, as you will see in a few slides. And we recently optioned a property named Pilipas to Ophir. The first lithium project, which is the most advanced for us, is Galinée, which is under joint venture with Soquem. Fortunately for us, Galinée is located just beside the discovery which has been made by Winsome Resources, an ASX-listed company, on their Adina properties. They made a discovery, and this discovery is just shallowly dipping toward Galinée. And last week, we delivered the first press release reporting a drill hole, and it's a discovery drill hole. It's not a real discovery, it's just a continuity of an already known 59 million ton deposit outline on the Adina property. And we have the continuity of this deposit. This is the location of the discovery. On the northern half of the slide, you see the drilling pattern on the Winsome property. They have a continuous mineralized zone. Again, 59 million ton at 1.12% Le2O. And now we drill 17 holes. 11 of these holes are mineralized. On the first holes that we released, reported 2.48% Le2O over 72.7 meter. It's really a nice hole. And we believe that the other holes we drill will deliver comparable grades. This zone is totally open on the eastern side, and it's also open to the south. Again, the mineralized zone is shallowly dipping to the south. It's wide open. In addition to the discovery hole, the property has a 33-kilometer strike length, offering a huge target to expand the discovery along strike towards the southwest part of the property. We have at least 20 kilometers of strike length to explore. It's just like wide open. We have also a large block that we want to keep for us. It's a James Bay Lithium project, a 58 kilometer by 28 kilometer large project with the strongest and largest lithium footprint on associated parameters at the scale of the James Bay. Very, very strong footprint in lake bottom sediment that we consider as a good proxy for exploration. Now I move to gold. Our most advanced project is the Elmer property. We made a gold discovery, which has been announced in January 2020. We recently delivered the first 43-101 report. We delivered 311,000 ounces of gold as indicated resources at 1.93 gram per ton, on inferred resources 500,000 ounces at the same grade. Just to say it's wide open, 75% of the resource is open pitable, and the project itself is offering a very clear exploration upside. The property has a 35-kilometer strike extent with already known many high-grade gold showings. Again, open along strike, each side of the open pit. As a summary, the idea in 24, we will have a $10 million as a minimum exploration budget, and $6 million of it will be partner funded. Again, it's a way to hedge on the risk. We will further advance the Elmer Gold Project to increase the resource base. We already know obvious drill targets, and we are confident in our ability to expand, to increase the resource base. In the meantime, we are quickly advance our various partnerships, in particular on the option agreements we have with Rio Tinto. We signed a $114 million exploration deal, option deal with Rio Tinto on 2 lithium properties. We are well funded for this year. We are also advancing our other properties with our partners. We will also further advance our nickel project, probably through a strategic alliance, and we will also advance on our own our large JB lithium project, the red patch you have seen on one of the slides. Thank you.